Welcome to Qigong for Health and Wellness. My name is Susan Churchill, and we are going to start our Qigong practice with a minute for peace. So, standing, sitting, or lying down, connect yourself easily with the earth energy and the universe's energy. You're just in a beautiful column of peace and light. You can use the color yellow and let it run up and down. And you can even do this and see if you can feel yourself drawing peace from the universe down, drawing peace from the earth up, through the bottom of your feet, down through your whole system. And soften. Your feet are on the ground, your knees are bent, your spine is straight, smiles on your face. Touch your tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, close your eyes, tuck your chin in a little bit, hands in prayer position. And we'll do 1 minute. Just feeling ourselves filling up with peace and letting ourselves be aware of the possibility that we can always be in this column of peace throughout the day, always refilling, always radiating. Your posture may change on its own. Allow that to happen. And we'll release our hands down and start bouncing from the knees, staying in that column of peace, breathing in through all the pores of your skin, releasing out extra energy you no longer need. Let's focus on our lower dantian and check it out. See our vitality center. A beautiful, gentle light here. And then let's come up to the middle dantian and see that brilliant light of our heart center and the communication between these and our whole body. How's that feeling? Let's take our hands over our heads and we'll bounce for a minute this way with our hands just flapping at the wrists. Soften the shoulders. Allow your immune system to get some movement in there. That lymphatic system doesn't have a pump. Bouncing is so fantastic for you to help to release. So if you're like sick or something, then add some bouncing, standing, sitting, or lying down. Make sure your body's still moving. All right, we'll take our hands down to our sides and go side to side, letting the shoulders guide the movement, letting the head follow, and see what's happening with your hips and your knees and legs, and do just what's right for you. I'm able to do a little bit more today, so I'm going to soften my shoulders because when I was feeling that pull, the shoulders went up, so I soften. I'm going to gentle it down a little bit, a little less. So just enough that's helping. All right, and then we'll release that. We'll do our shoulder shrugs. Okay, so, oh, I'm gonna remember today. Let's go down, let's go to our C7. Now we have bounced, but let's see what it feels like. How much is that bump sticking out? What does it feel like on the sides? How does it feel when you massage? Can you pinch it? Or is it just impossible? So we're checking that out first. Now we'll do our shoulder shrugs and we'll check afterwards. Hi, Dorothy, Susan, and June. Arms or shoulders come up. Head goes back. Continue having the tongue touching the roof of the mouth and breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're continuing detoxification of the tissues. And then we release the shoulders down gently, the head comes up. Feel or know spinal fluids coming up and giving a beautiful chemical bath to our brain. We'll pull the shoulders down and release. 2 more times. Shoulders come up, head goes back. Touch the tongue to the roof of the mouth, breathing in and out slowly, deeply, gently. Release the shoulders down, head comes up. Feel a swoosh of chi plus the spinal fluid coming up and bathing our brain, and start to break up worries and thoughts and stuff like that. And pull the shoulders down, letting stress just roll right off the shoulders, turning into something beautiful like butterflies and flying to the ends of the universe. Make this as fun as you want. Shoulders up, head back. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Let that out breath be as long as it wants to go. Release the shoulders down, head comes up. A giant wave swoosh through our whole chi field, above our head and splashing down, and seeing spray or butterflies or whatever flying out. That's just extra energy you no longer need. And we'll pull the shoulders down 1 more time. And release. Now let's go back to that C7. Okay? And I can feel this is way more smooth and even. It's not going dipping down on each side. And when I squish it, I can pinch more and I can massage more, so it's more supple. So see what happens when you do that. You can try this and do it 6 times or 9 times too. All right. Now let's tap and cup. So we're going to tap the cheekbones. So I'm under the eye. I know my hands look a little bit off, but my fingers are under on the edge of the eye socket. And you can use your knuckles too if you can fit them there. Hi, Maria. And then the beginning of the eyebrows. And again, remember, we're not just, oh, hello. We are tapping enough, enough that we can feel that vibration in the back of our head. We're waking up the chi. We're getting into those energy channels, the meridians, to break up blockages. Cup the top of your head. Let's feel the vibration at the bottom of our feet. So I did about twice as many of that. Okay, back to the behind the back of the head. There we go. I can figure that out. And come down to your C7 again. Massage. So happy. And then clap. Stimulate your heart. Make sure you touch these fingers together. Inside left elbow. Cupping. If you watch Master Lin do it, he's not going like this. Getting a good cup. Hold the back of your head and then cup the underarm. And then the other side. Clap your hands again. Let's do another set. We haven't done more than one for a while, except for all of last session when we did 10 minutes, when we were doing 14 days for circulation and heart health. So you can continue, and later in the day, you can do a 10-minute set. Let's cup the window of the lungs. that's something that's going on with you, or you felt really good doing it, continue it. Put your timer on for 10 minutes and do it sometime during the day. Cup your kidneys, rub with the back of your hands and the palms, and come down and tap the tailbone and tap the hips. Come down to the knees and cup the tops of the knees and the backs of the knees. Both sides left and right. All right, beautiful. So that's our active exercises for today. Let's breathe in. Bring all the nurturing energy, chi of the earth coming up through the bottom of your feet, through your chi field. As it comes through, you're feeling tingling or goosebumps or hot or cold or any kind of movement or sensation, or maybe you see color or you smell smells. And you release out what you no longer need, because that feeling is the chi coming in, unweaving blockages and transforming them into something beautiful like light, smoke, or butterflies. So how's that feeling? Hi, Marlene. So let's stand with our feet shoulder hip distance apart. We'll relax our shoulders down. We're doing, I think we're on day 7 of our 14 days for better sleep. Let your fingers be separated. Actually, let's do it really hard. We're gonna really mega stretch and push your toes down or stretch them out. And feel as if your tips of your fingers and toes are just growing. We're sending the chi through. There are energy buttons at the ends of the fingers and toes. Let's release almost all the way. And then standing here, let's just say hello to all our organ systems today. Breathing in and out through the nose. Let's say hello to our we'll start with the liver system, and we'll feel ourselves breathing in green light. Then say hello to our heart system and breathe in red light. And then you can see the green butterflies leaving, the red butterflies leaving. And then take some breaths in and out and breathe in yellow light and say hello to your stomach system. And breathe in white light. Now you're seeing some yellow butterflies leaving. And we're breathing in and saying hello to our lung system, our breathing system. Release those butterflies out and breathe in again. Dark blue light, say hello to your kidney system. And let all those colors, green and red and yellow and white and blue butterflies, just releasing out, going back to where they belong. And see how you're feeling. See if you're feeling light, if you're feeling a little lifting, if you're feeling a little goosebumpy. That's where we're going for. Where we're between being and not being, solid and light. If your eyes closed as much as you can during your Spring Force Qigong practice, make sure your toes still are grasping the floor lightly. You can do more if you're trying to lose weight. Then we'll say the password Master Lin gave us. I am in the universe. Feel as if you're standing at the top of the globe and you're the first pine tree in existence. And you're just seeing all the possibilities are available to you. The universe is in my body. Feel expansion. The universe and I combine together, huge expansion. All right. Now you can do this standing, sitting, or lying down. I'm just doing this sitting today. We're going to do our energy breathing for 10 minutes. So sitting, I'm going to sit. It's up to you if you need to get a chair. Go ahead. Oops. All right, so sit, stand, or lie down, feet grounded. Feel as if your feet are grounded. Spine nice and straight, shoulders softened, elbows out. You can have your hands up or down. If you have high blood pressure, high blood sugar, a fever today, or a headache, then place your hands down. And then feel as if you're like holding a little ball, so or a little bowl. So it has some weight in it, so you can't like totally let go because it's going to crash. So that amount of tension in the fingers or tone. Tuck your chin, smile, tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth. And we're just going to breathe. We're going to breathe in through the nose, and we're going to breathe out through the nose also. Now in a little bit I'm going to start chanting Om, that'll be the in-breath, and Mwah, that'll be the out-breath. But I want to explain a little bit as you just practice your breathing, slowly, deeply, gently. The average person breathes too fast. I'm just going to say it that way. So that they're only exchanging 60% of the air, which means they're not getting the fuel at 100% of what fuel can come in with our breath. We need oxygen to feed our brain and all of our cell functions. Now, in particular, our intention together, and when I did the password, I'm sorry, I forgot to say that, but our overall intention is to have better sleep. And then you go and connect to what's most divine for you, and you add in your intention. So make sure you're doing that. But even having the intention of better sleep is going to affect everything else, because if you're doing your breathing, you're getting more oxygen in, you're going to help blood pressure, you're going to help stress, you're going to help yourself just with aches and pains. When you have more oxygen in, can take out the toxins that might be in your tissues. All right, keep going, and I'm going to start with chanting, so you can chant. You can chant too if you want to, but it's inhale. I really want you to work on your breathing. So breathe in to Om and breathe out to Moi. Okay, so here we go. Om. Moi. Om. And as you continue, breathing slowly, deeply, and gently, soften all the muscles, tendons, ligaments, your diaphragm, your spine. As you keep breathing, scan and notice if maybe your forehead is tight, or your eyes, or your shoulder blades, and just tell them to soften. Your tailbone. Let your organ systems feel what's the word? Nourished by the oxygen coming in. And when we're doing even breaths like this, we're allowing that exhale to release what we no longer need. Did you know that Om and Wa are yin and yang itself also? So Om, we're breathing in, that's actually the yang part, and Wa is yin, or it's the other way. Wait. Okay, I'll check that out again and tell you correctly tomorrow. Om, Wa, Om. Yeah, I believe in breath is yang. Wa. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Put it on. Hi, Lisa. One more minute left. Om. Now just let that sound reverberate. So you want to actually do the breathing part. That's what the exercise is. And you let that sound be in your head and in your heart. Okay? Om for inhales, Mwa for exhales. If you want to get Master Lin's energy healing, energy breathing CD, or the download, then go to springforceqigong.com. Good job for 10 minutes with breathing. Awesome for today. Look at that, done in time today. And now we know that we have, and maybe you can feel it. Can you feel your chi field reaching way, way beyond your fingertips if you spread your arms out? You've been cultivating so much chi, so much life force for your body, for your day, for your intention. So now we'll gather it in the lower dantian, our vitality center. That's where we've got our little dantian is the farm, which is cultivating our chi. So we bring it in and we spin it and we let it get smaller and brighter and smaller and brighter. It goes faster and faster until it turns into a tiny energy pill, and you tuck it deep behind the navel. And then we breathe in and we rub our hands together, because now that we've harvested the chi, we're just going to soothe ourselves. So we let the body know that we've got so much chi, so much life force for everything that's going on in our day, for healing, if we've got something that needs healing. And we're just kind of waking ourselves up a little bit, especially if you've got to drive. Then make sure you do the soothing exercises, because we were in a meditation. And whether you're doing the moving parts or you're just doing like the breathing, doesn't matter. It's still meditative. And the meditation, we can be in the stream, but we also need to be awake and moving in our day. So as you get to be more and more centered and in tune and just flowing that, you'll be able to do more in more of that meditative state. But for now, let's make sure we bring ourselves out so we can have our beautiful day. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take a giant 10,000 hand breath in so our arms come out. We feel 10,000 more arms coming out of the body. And we allow the universe to pour in gifts. We accept the gifts of the universe. We agree to give out as many as we get. And we say thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Okay, bye.